The sun hangs low over the horizon. Its light is a deep, warm gold. It spills across the wide mouth of the river, turning the water into a sheet of liquid bronze. This is the forgotten port of Suvarnadvipa, a name that once meant Golden Island. Here, at the edge of a dense emerald jungle, a city of wood and thatch thrives. The air is thick with the promise of trade and the scent of the sea. Life pulses along the waterfront, a rhythm dictated by the tides and the arrival of ships from faraway lands. For centuries, this was a vital crossroads of the ancient world. The light catches the thatched roofs of the stilt houses that line the riverbank. They stand on sturdy teak stilts, lifting them above the muddy ground and the rising waters. Below them, a bustling marketplace teems with people. The sounds are a symphony of human activity. There is the chatter of 100 different tongues, the haggling of merchants, and the laughter of children playing by the water's edge. This port is more than just a place to trade goods. It is a meeting point for ideas, for stories, and for people from across the known world. It is a vibrant, living organism. Look closer at the details of daily life. A woman weaves a colorful textile on a simple wooden loom, her fingers moving with practiced skill. A fisherman mends his net, his face weathered by years of sun and salt. The aroma of cooking fires mixes with the sharp smell of spices and the damp scent of the river mud. Every corner of this scene tells a story of survival, of community, and of connection to the wider world. Life here is simple, yet it is part of a complex and far-reaching network that connects empires. This is a world that existed over 1,000 years ago, on the 3rd of August in the year 925. The air is humid, and the jungle behind the settlement is alive with the calls of unseen creatures. But here, by the river, humanity has carved out its own space. It is a place of incredible energy and purpose. The golden light seems to bless the entire scene, highlighting the extraordinary tapestry of life that unfolds each day in this lost port. It is a reminder of a time when this river was a highway to the world, and this port was one of its most important destinations. The heart of the port is its fleet of ships. They are magnificent vessels, crafted from the strong timber of the surrounding forests. Great wooden hulls sit high in the water, their designs perfected over generations of seafaring. These are the ships known as jong, massive trading vessels with multiple masts and distinctive tan-colored sails made of woven matting. They are built to withstand the fierce storms of the open ocean and to carry immense cargoes. Their presence here is a testament to the skill and bravery of the mariners who sail them across vast and treacherous seas. One by one they arrive with the tide. Their sails billow in the gentle breeze as they navigate the busy estuary. The creak of wood and the rhythmic shouting of the crew echo across the water. These ships have traveled for months, guided by the stars and the monsoon winds. They have come from the ports of the Tang dynasty in China, their holds filled with delicate silks and precious porcelain. Others have sailed from the coasts of India, carrying cotton textiles, glass beads, and fragrant spices. Each ship is a floating treasure chest, a link in a chain of commerce that spans continents. The sailors are as varied as the cargoes they carry. They are masters of the sea, their skin darkened by the sun. They work with a coordinated grace, lowering the heavy sails and dropping massive stone anchors into the murky riverbed. Small, nimble boats known as sampans swarm around the larger vessels. They ferry goods and people back and forth between the ships and the crowded docks. The arrival of a new ship is a major event, a moment of excitement and opportunity for everyone in the port, from the wealthiest merchant to the humblest laborer. As the ships settle at their moorings, the true purpose of their journey begins. The process of unloading is a slow and careful one. Crates of goods are hoisted by ropes and pulleys, swinging from the ship's deck down to the waiting boats below. The air fills with the sounds of this labor, the straining of ropes, the thud of wood against wood, and the calls of the foreman directing the work. Each crate holds the promise of profit and the exotic allure of a distant land. These great wooden ships are the lifeblood of Suvarnadvipa, connecting this remote corner of the world to the great civilizations of the age. The marketplace is a kaleidoscope of humanity. Here, people from every corner of the known world come together. You can see traders from the Arabian Peninsula, their faces framed by fine white turbans. They wear long flowing robes that protect them from the tropical sun. They speak in animated tones, negotiating deals for rare perfumes and incense that have traveled overland along the Silk Road before being shipped here. Their presence brings a touch of the desert to this humid, tropical landscape, a sign of the incredible reach of ancient trade networks. They are seasoned travelers, their eyes holding the wisdom of long journeys. Nearby, merchants from the Indian subcontinent stand in small groups. They are draped in brightly colored cloths, their arms adorned with bangles of gold and silver. They are here to trade in spices, cloves, nutmeg, and pepper that are worth their weight in gold in the markets of Europe and the Middle East. They also bring fine cotton, dyed in brilliant shades of indigo and madder. These traders have a long history of sailing these seas, and their knowledge of the monsoon winds is legendary. They are a vital part of the port's commercial life, their expertise and their goods highly sought after. Local traders, the people of Suvarnadvipa, move through the crowds with ease. They are the hosts of this grand exchange. Their skin is the color of burnished copper, and they wear simple sarongs wrapped around their waists. They offer goods from the jungle interior, rare woods, exotic bird feathers, and medicinal herbs. They also trade in tin and gold, mined from the mountains that rise behind the port. They are skilled negotiators, fluent in the many languages of the market. They are the foundation upon which this entire ecosystem of trade is built, the bridge between the local landscape and the global economy. The sounds of the market are a language of their own, the clinking of coins, the animated babble of bargaining, the laughter of shared jokes between strangers. The air is heavy with a mixture of smells, the sweet scent of tropical fruits, the pungent aroma of dried fish, the earthy fragrance of spices, and the salty tang of the nearby sea. It is a sensory overload, a powerful and immersive experience. This is not just a place of business, it is a melting pot of cultures, a place where the world shrinks and humanity, in all its wonderful diversity, comes together to connect. Suvarnadvipa was once a beacon of commerce and culture. For centuries, its name was whispered in the markets of Baghdad, Guangzhou, and Venice. It was a vital link in the maritime Silk Road, a place where fortunes were made and empires were influenced. The wealth that flowed through this port helped to build kingdoms and fund the construction of magnificent temples deep in the jungle. Its legacy is etched into the cultural DNA of the region, visible in the shared artistic motifs, linguistic borrowings, and culinary traditions that still exist today. It was a center of the world. So why is this great port now forgotten? Why has its name faded from our maps and our history books? The answer lies in the shifting sands of time. Rivers changed their course, silting up estuaries and making them inaccessible to large ships. New, more powerful maritime nations rose, establishing new trade routes that bypassed the old centers. The political landscape changed, and the kingdoms that supported Suvarnadvipa declined, their power waning as others grew stronger. The jungle, patient and persistent, began to reclaim the land, slowly swallowing the wooden docks and thatched homes. Today there is little left to see. Where great ships once anchored, there is now only a quiet, muddy riverbank. Where a bustling market once stood, the jungle has returned, its dense canopy hiding the secrets of the past. Archaeologists might find fragments of Chinese pottery or glass beads from India buried in the soil. These small artifacts are the only tangible evidence of the port's glorious past. They are quiet echoes of the vibrant voices that once filled this place, faint whispers of a time when this was a thriving hub of global interaction. The story of Suvarnadvipa is a powerful reminder of the impermanence of human endeavors. It teaches us that even the greatest centers of power and wealth can vanish, leaving behind only faint traces. But its legacy is not entirely lost. It lives on in the stories we tell and in the connections that were forged here so long ago. Rediscovering this lost port is not just about uncovering history, it is about understanding the enduring human desire to explore, to trade, and to connect with one another across vast distances. Its golden light may have faded, but the spirit of Suvarnadvipa endures.